try to play, but you're never gonna beat me. Look the other way, what I'm doing ain't easy. Bloody hands stained from the people who deceive me. Muddy hands.
Give a fuck about no hoes. All we want is dope. Give a fuck about no hoes. We don't give a fuck about no hoes. That is not the way that the money gets made. Don't give a fuck about no dope. You gon' play these games like these hoes gon' play. You's a hoe, 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 yeah. Nigga, you's a hoe, you's a hoe, 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 yeah. Nigga, you's a hoe. We don't give a fuck about your bitch. In the round, Jordan down project, suck it dick. We ain't finna say these niggas' names. When I run into you, guarantee I'm finna bang. Niggas jealous like some bitches playing games. Now these fuckers niggas get into their own damn lane. I don't want your 7-carat chain. You been playing with a gangster, so I'm aiming at your brain. We don't give a fuck about no hoes. That is not the way that the money gets made. Don't give a fuck about no dope. You gon' play these games like these hoes gon' play. You's a hoe, 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 yeah. Nigga, you's a hoe, 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 yeah. You already know. Working out can't turn you to a thug. You're not a thug. Shake his ass up just to play it with the plug. You know I be really selling drugs. Got some folks who speak no English who already give me guns. You don't even represent the slum. Don't make me chase you down with her out of town.
We are back, we are back, we are back. And I called myself fixing all my little equipment here. So I don't know. I'm gonna have to get up tomorrow and do a test and a rewiring on this desk. Drop a one if you can hear me, JLC 87 Productions. What's up, Reese's? Hey, girl. Hey, good evening. Thank y'all for joining me again. I had fun on my little live earlier this afternoon. If you guys did not catch that, make sure y'all catch the replay. It's called 25 Weird Funerals. And I'm telling you, thank you, JLC. I see y'all can hear. It was absolutely a trip, right? And I wasn't ready for it myself. So catch that replay. Hey, Tweety. I want to go ahead and come on tonight and get all up in Megan Thee Stallion business, right? Because, you know, a week or two ago, maybe 2 weeks now, because I'm always slower than when I'm supposed to be. What's so funny is that I be really on top of current events, and I see it, and I read about it, and I do whatever, and then I just never come on here and say nothing. And then, like, days later, then I see all the goddamn titles and people doing videos. And I be like, damn, Demetra, you really be kind of like ahead of the game, but you don't realize it. You know what I'm saying? Or I just don't move quick enough. But either way it go, Megan Thee Stallion in her lawsuit. You know, this guy, Emilio Garcia, had sued her in California civil court. And the accusations was like wage, different stuff about money. But more than that, it was about the fact that he was forced to watch her have sex with some female in the car, and he was mistreated, and he was fat shamed. I was like, damn, why don't these people ever just sue the folks for like the wages, the money deal? They always got, it's a super echo. Okay, that should fix the echo. That should fix the echo. Sorry about that. Thank you for letting me know. Okay, the echo should be down, and I should be okay. I'm gonna have to do it, reconfigure all this stuff tomorrow. I'll get up and do it. So is the echo better? And then for some reason I'm not hearing good out of my earphones. So is the echo better? I'm gonna assume the echo is better. You're not saying nothing. Let me see. Okay, well, I cut it down. Child, I'm having problems. Is this thing on? I see my bubble move. Let me see. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just get into this lawsuit. Cause I see my ring moving on here. Oh, I could check it myself. Let me see. Let's see. Oh, I could check it myself. Let me see. Okay, so I sound fine. All right, so let's get off into this lawsuit, right? Emilio Garcia filed this lawsuit a few weeks ago against Megan Thee Stallion. Of course, they named out some different companies, right? Emilio Garcia, as it comes out to be, was Megan's photographers, one of her personal photographers, right? So in the lawsuit, he sues Rock Nation, of course, her company. He sues Hot Girls Touring, her company, and he sues her directly, Megan Thee Stallion, her company and herself, right? So this is all saying all the yada 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 about the jurisdictions, all that good stuff. And let's get to the meat and potatoes. We start right here on page 5, the factual allegations. Okay. Wait a minute. Why is this not? Let me see if I can get this. Let me make this bigger. Okay, that's bigger, but it's cutting off on the side over here. Let me see. Hold on. Okay, close that out. That's a little smaller. Now, why is this cut off on the side? Boy, today it's just, I cannot get right. Hey, Lisa J. Monet. Hello. Ciao. Y'all gonna have to just excuse me. Call it I'm rusty or something. I don't know what's going on. I pulled this up and didn't have no problem. Let me try to do it again with a different one. Mm-mm-mm. I don't know why it's not why it's cut off like that. Ain't this some shit? But anywho, let me go one more place and see if I can fix it. Nope. Maybe they uploaded it like that. All right, so it's not cut off too much. Let's jump into the meat and the potatoes here on page 5, where it talk about the factual events. Okay, what he actually said, what is the basis of the lawsuit. So it starts like this: on or around June 2022, plaintiff, that's Megan Thee Stallion, no, plaintiff is Emilio Garcia, was traveling on tour with Stallion in Ibiza, Spain. After a night out, plaintiff, Stallion, and 3 other women were riding in an SUV together. Now they in an SUV, y'all. Suddenly, Stallion, Megan, and one of the other women start having sex right besides the plaintiff, Emilio Garcia. The plaintiff could not get out of the car as it was both moving and he was in the middle of nowhere in a foreign country. The plaintiff was embarrassed, mortified, and offended through the whole ordeal. Hey, Wendell, what's up, Diamond Forever? Hey, Jaya. Let's see. Did I miss anybody? What's up, T Lounge? Good to see you, girl. Hey, Winters. Did I say that? So, oh, I thought y'all could see it. So, at this point in time, they in Spain. They in the SUV. They in the vehicle. They in the car, right? And it's 4 women: Megan Thee Stallion, 3 other women, and the man, the plaintiff, which is Emilio Garcia. And he say they just start having sex out of nowhere. Megan Thee Stallion and one of these women. Okay. And he said he couldn't get out the car because it was moving, duh. And he was in the middle of a foreign country. So he was stuck there and had to watch these people have sex. Now, the following day, Stallion inquired where the plaintiff was in the SUV the previous night. The plaintiff confirmed that he was in the SUV. Subsequently, Stallion instructed, don't ever discuss what you saw. Stallion berated and directed her fat shaming comments towards plaintiff, such as fat bitch, spit out your food, and you don't need to be eaten. These people be tripping. Now, I'm not a judge, right? But even the lawyer who wrote this, how you gonna mix all this shit together? How you go just jump off the main idea is the fact of sexual harassment? You know, having sex in front of somebody without their permission and forcing them to sit there, that's a form of sexual harassment, right? So how you jump from the main thing, which is a sexual harassment, to saying that Megan Thee Stallion said start fat shaming, you talk about spit out your food. Where the food come in at? Right? And if they was in an SUV, how big can an SUV be that Megan Thee Stallion don't know who all in the goddamn truck? Ain't an SUV a truck? How can she not know it is only 4 people in the truck? Her, 3 other women, and him. Okay, let me show y'all the photo, the Emilio Garcia. Okay, that's Emilio Garcia, the plaintiff, holding the camera. Okay, that is the person who's suing Megan Thee Stallion. That's Emilio Garcia over there looking like a armed robber taking pictures. Okay, that's who it is. Jay say maybe the next day she said that to him because to me he ain't fat. I know he's saying that she fat shamed him, but at the same time, number one, well, he is a little pudgy right there, child. But how in the same conversation, it sounds like a stretch to me that he would, because right here they literally quoting, right? So the quote says, the following day, Megan inquired whether the plaintiff was in the SUV the previous night. The plaintiff confirmed that yes, he was in the SUV. Oh, well, maybe it says subsequently, Megan instructed him, don't ever discuss what you saw. Stallion berated and directed her fat shaming comments towards the plaintiff, such as fat bitch, spit your food out, and you don't need to be eaten. Now, how much sense that make that, okay, the man didn't see you acting like you didn't know the man was in the car. Okay, then you tell the man don't ever discuss what you saw. So really common sense. Why would Megan Thee Stallion, if she need for him to be quiet and be hush mouth, what sense does it make for her to ask him to keep his mouth closed about stuff? What's up, shit, Trish? To keep his mouth shut about stuff, and in the same breath turn around and call him a fat bitch. It just makes no sense. T. Lawrence say, imagine what she said to the makeup artist, right? But we don't know which one of the women the makeup artist was, because you got to remember, she would being accused allegedly of having sex in front of this man with one of the women in the truck. Oh, look, this is a makeup artist right here. After confiding in the makeup artist, Stallion learned of the plaintiff's contemplation of quitting due to Stallion's possessiveness combined with a lack of women. Let me start off. I'm acting like I can't read. After confiding in the makeup artist, right? Stallion learned of the plaintiff's contemplation of quitting due to Megan's possessiveness combined with a lack of appropriate pay for the amount of time asked of him. And they're going to discuss that later on more and more, because that's part of the lawsuit. Discussed fully below. Later that night, Megan drunkenly FaceTimed the plaintiff, and after plaintiff expressed his belief he was being underpaid for the amount of hours actually asked of him, they reached an understanding, with Stallion affirming we're good. Despite the conversation, plaintiff remained scheduled for Stallion's upcoming gig the following Friday. So now now they didn't have sex. Oh, for real shit. I see you. I hear you, girl. I'm back. Jay say, oh, LOL, okay, I'll give him a little fluffy. But he know this was just to shame her. He kept working for a whole year after this incident. Exactly. Just like what happened with who was it? What's that other big girl? Lizzo. I gotta follow up to see what happened with that particular lawsuit. I ain't heard nothing else about it. So at this point in time, all that's didn't happen. He didn't tell. He thinking about quitting, and he talking to the damn makeup artist. You mean to tell me that Megan Thee Stallion gonna call him all drunk and shit, and he complaining about his money, even though she know he drunk, and then he go back the next week to do another gig? Why didn't he follow up that conversation about that money and his pay when she was sober the next day at work? You know what I'm saying? It's like, damn, you would think, and I can't sit here and say, well, all this is kind of like bull crap and act like they like rappers and entertainment celebrities ain't full of shit. They be full of shit. I can't act like they don't be raggedy. They do be raggedy sometimes. Hey, Sharice, but what in the hell is your manager for? What in the world is your PA and all that kind of stuff? All these people you got around you, why are you handling these things, right? Why are you discussing the money? Why are you calling directly on the phone? It's just so weird. And they get in all this trouble behind stupid stuff and get embarrassed. But let's go ahead and finish reading about this embarrassing stuff for Megan Thee Stallion. Nevertheless, on or around June 2023, Roc Nation unexpectedly reached out to the plaintiff the night before the scheduled Friday gig and informed him that his services would no longer be required by Stallion. That's Megan. Ain't that something? After all that, then he gonna get fired. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Plaintiff has timely filed a complaint of discrimination. How she discriminated? Child. Okay. So the biggest thing right now, I think he really just trying to embarrass her about having sex with some woman inside the car. I do feel like maybe. Oh, let me see. Here goes some stuff right here. So he say for all relevant times when he talking about being not paid right for his time, his money. Plaintiffs essentially work during all waking hours of the day. All waking hours of the day. Okay. He was always answering calls and running other tasks under Stallion's direction. Why don't they have people doing the right job? Right? Hey, C. Dupree. Girl, he didn't want to play. It was too many women in the room. That's why he say he was uncomfortable. He the one in the middle. He the one with the camera. That's the makeup artist, and that dude over there with the pink purse, that must be the hairstylist. You know what I'm saying? But this is like the second time that we didn't heard of when we start reading these civil suits about these people not being paid correctly, right? And working all around the hour, all around the clock. That tells me that it has to do with a little bit of a clout chasing, right? And that maybe these celebrities are taking advantage of the fact that people want them jobs, that people want to be in the mix, that people want to be part of that whole setup and that scene. And so then they misuse these people. You know, how you can expect somebody to work? I guess they feel like you lucky I'm giving you this opportunity, so you're going to just do whatever I say and I'm going to work you like a slave. And you need to be just happy that you here. You know, that's what I'm starting to get from all these different celebrity lawsuits. Let me see. Plaintiff used his personal device to stay updated on his schedule, which intensified blurred the lines between work and personal time for the plaintiff. More than once, Megan interrupted plaintiff during dinner and demanded that he immediately shift his focus to assist her with TikTok creative ideas. For example, plaintiff stepped away from dinner and worked on the phone in a quiet space of a given restaurant. As a personal cameraman, the plaintiff was forced to take on a myriad of duties and work much longer hours. Specifically, plaintiff worked in an excess of 50 hours under the close scrutiny and explicit discretion of Stallion, who continuously contacted plaintiff at all hours, directing him to brainstorm TikTok videos, to edit content that the plaintiff had not captured, and complete various assignments. Dang. So you mean to tell me Megan Thee Stallion was just being a taskmaster? You know what I'm saying? And that when she would have an idea, a creative idea, she just thought that he's supposed to snap, you know what I'm saying, and be at her command. You know, and that is wrong. But how many times, I just have to put some personal responsibility on these people. You know what I'm saying? When you going to stand up for yourself? How many times somebody going to do that to you without you saying something? How much do you value your own self? How much do you demand respect your own self? I know that might sound easy for me to say sitting in my house, right, at my little old desk, and it might be harder if I was sitting and making a stallion face. But that, hey, if you got that job for making a stallion, I'm pretty sure you could probably get another damn job. How much time? I'm not the kind of person gonna let somebody just walk over me. Nobody gonna just walk over me and I never say anything. It's just like I don't have that type of personality that allow for me to be mistreated like that. I'm guessing she don't have a personal assistant. Girl, no telling what she was doing to personal assistant. Okay, because this was just the personal cameraman. For all relevant times, Megan controls and directs the performance of plaintiff's work, who does not provide personal cameraman services independently of his relationship with Stallion. Now, what that meant? Let me see. For all relevant times, Megan controls and directs the performance of Emilio work, who does not provide. Okay, so the only person he do the personal cameraman service is for Megan the Stallion. Okay. Now look at this how much she paid him. Initially, the plaintiff was paid a monthly flat fee of $4,000 while working for Rock Nation and Stallion Entertainment. However, on or around August 2022, Desiree Perez, the CEO of Rock Nation, personally contacted him to alter plaintiff's compensation structure from a monthly rate to a pay per task system, invoice for each assignment. Girl, boo. Right then and there is when he should have known they finna play him like a sucker. Okay, how you gonna go from taking the job at 4,000 flat, boom, flat? This how much we want you to work. We're gonna give you $4,000 a month. And of course, you probably get to eat and everything else like that. And then all of a sudden, you want to go to paying like a pay as you go type of deal. Who was gonna be responsible making sure that he getting his hours right? Who was gonna be responsible to make sure his check got cut right? The minute he signed on for that was the minute he took the dummy role. Okay, how many hours you gonna work without getting paid? Me, 0. Okay, y'all see, I wasn't barely on here when I was. Excuse me. Y'all see, baby, when my monetization got messed up on this channel, y'all ain't see my bracket. It's the goddamn principle behind it all, okay? The principle. I don't care if it's me and the 6 of y'all. Thank goodness it's us. But I wants to get paid for the commercials with me and my 6 people. Period. I want my 25 cents. Give it to me. It's mine. Okay? No 25 cents, no Dimitri. And that's what Emilia should have said, okay? On multiple occasions, Megan Thee Stallion explicitly directed the plaintiff not to engage with other clients, expressing possessiveness over plaintiff's service as her personal cameraman. Girl! For all relevant times, Stallion controls and directs plaintiff's work performance, requiring his constant availability by phone for work-related issues, therefore causing severe emotional distress and anxiety for the plaintiff. During his travels with Megan Thee Stallion, he was required to stay at the hotel and be on standby at all times. Any attempt to use the hotel's amenities would prompt Stallion to reach out and request his immediate return. Girl, he couldn't go to the pool. He couldn't go get a massage. He couldn't go sit by the goddamn pool. Every time she turned around and couldn't find him, allegedly, she got mad and called for him like he was her pet. Okay? He was denied a meal break or rest break. He wasn't paid meal or break fees. Uh-uh. But see, all this, now Megan Thee Stallion, of course, have answered and said that this was all a bunch of lies and things like that. Her attorney is this big fat white guy, and he looked like he about to fall over. Let me show y'all her attorney. But he probably like a millionaire, lawyer to the stars and things. Okay. Hold on, let me show y'all her lawyer. is her lawyer? I had a picture of her lawyer right here, and instead it's bringing up her when you go to the order. Okay, hold on. Okay, so her attorney says this is an employment claim for money with no sexual harassment claim filed and with salacious accusations to attempt to embarrass her. We will deal with this in court. That's what Spiro said in a statement to NBC News on Tuesday. Well, Spiro is a good-looking one. I don't know who this fat man is. So there y'all have it, okay? She was supposed to have had sex with this female in an SUV. Somehow, some way, in an SUV where it was the plaintiff, Emilio Garcia, it was the defendant, Megan Thee Stallion, and according to Emilio, the plaintiff, it was 3 other women in the SUV. They traveling from a performance or something like that in Spain. All of a sudden, in an SUV, Megan Thee Stallion started having sex allegedly right in front of the photographer, Emilio Garcia, right in front of him. He didn't have no choice. He couldn't go nowhere. He was stuck. The next day, Megan acted like she didn't know that he was in the truck. She asks him, was you in the truck last night? He say, yeah. Megan Thee Stallion tells him, don't tell nobody about this. Act like you ain't see it. And then Emilio Garcia wanted us to believe after all that happened that she started calling him all type of fat bitches and telling him he don't need to eat nothing. And then when he was gossiping with the makeup artist talking about he might quit, Megan Thee Stallion called him, asked him to stay, told him they're going to get it worked out about his pay, only to turn around and have somebody else fire the man before the next job. Okay. So that's what's going on with this lawsuit with Megan Thee Stallion. I personally think it's all a bunch of crap. I personally don't see how you could have sex in an SUV. I don't care if it's a stretch SUV. If it's only 5 people up in there, that's just kind of don't make no sense. So we going to see, and I'm going to keep up with this lawsuit as well as the P. Diddy lawsuit, as well as there's one other lawsuit somebody got out there. I think them two. I got to follow up, and I'm going to do some research to see what's going on with Lizzo lawsuit. Okay, so I had told you guys I was going to come and read this lawsuit to you guys, and I did that. I have got to do some work at this whole setup here and check all my stuff, like my sound, all this kind of stuff needs to get fixed over here, because I'm having a problem with my headphone too. So I'm going to fix all that stuff. Tomorrow I'm going to come on here and I want to talk to y'all about the trials I've been watching, which is the Chad Daybell trial, which that trial just it's moved slow, but it'd be really good every day. I ain't gonna lie, that trial be interesting, right? And then that other one that just started with the father who had his son on the treadmill. So I'm gonna come tomorrow and give y'all some trial updates and let y'all know what I've been seeing, okay? So I am Demetri all little all day. Thank y'all for spending a little time here with me. Y'all be blessed. Don't be stressed. You can handle all the rest. Don't get caught up in no sex scandal. Don't have sex in SUVs. Okay.